Hi everyone, my name is Bhavishya, and in this lecture we will see the concept of area in a different way. What are the layerings in areas? Which area we consider as valid, which is considered as not or invalid, and also we'll see hello packet in a bit. Right, okay, so let's start. So the very first thing, let's start. Okay, so let's suppose we have a router. This is the interface, and then the network is 10.0 10.0.0.1 slash 24, and it is connected to something. And now to configure this, we give network 10.0.0.0, right, along with the inverse mask 0.0.0.255, and then we gave the area, right, area 0.0.0.0. This comes under area 0. Now when it is configured via this OSPF with all these configuration, let's suppose it is connected to R2, but now let's suppose it. So after this, what will happen? A hello packet will go from R1 to R2. Right. Now what is this hello packet? We'll see this in a bit, what hello packet means, what is the significance, how it travels, what are the criteria. But for now, this hello packet carries something inside it. We'll see in detail what it carries, but for now, the important thing to note is it carries its own router ID, right? The one which is the identity of any, let's suppose if it's a LSA, it's identity of a LSA, that from where it has originated, right? So this was a router ID. Now, we'll see something about your packet and then we'll discuss more about router ID. So in hello packet, it is more of like keep alive. What do I mean by this? It sends itself periodically. Let's suppose for now, every 10 seconds, it sends itself, which eventually behaves as a keep alive, that okay, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, like that. It keeps sending periodically itself. Now, what was the precedency of our router ID? I've wrote it already somewhere. Let me. So the precedency of our router ID was, the very first is, the precedency is manually configured router ID. So we give highest precedency to this. After that comes the highest configured loopback address, right? If not, then we'll check if there is loopback address or not. After that, we check for the highest interface address, right? And if there is no highest, if you only have one, we'll select it as router ID. And if there is nothing configured, then we will not accept it. It will throw an error, right? Now, let's understand more. For this, I have to draw in topology. Okay, so here we have a topology, right? It comes under area 0. Now, in R1, we have this fast Ethernet 1 slash 0 having this address 10.0.0.1 slash 24. Now, to enable this with OSPF, what I have to do? I have to give command. But before that, we have already learned this, right? But let's introduce you with new concept. So let's suppose, okay, so let's suppose we have a router here, R1. The address is, let's suppose, 10.0.0.0. Right. Here 11.0.0.0. Here 12.0.0.0. Now let's suppose I want to configure this and this, but I don't want to configure this in OSPF. Now what I have to do? For this, what I'll do is, in the network command, I will give both of the networks. After configuring OSPF, I'll give network, right? Network along with the inverse mask, then area, give it. So in network, I will give 10.0.0.0 whole complete. After that, I'll give 11.0.0.0, but I will not configure 12.0.0.0 in OSPF. Right, this is one way. Now, when it comes to configure our R1 fast Ethernet, R1's fast Ethernet 1/0, I'll go to GNS3 CLI and then type network 10.0.0.0 along with inverse mask 0.0.0.255, and after that area. What is my area? 0.0.0.0, right? Area 0. Now, by virtue of this statement, what happens is what you have learned already, that from R1 and hello packet will go to R2. From R1 and hello packet will go to our R2, right? It will reach R2. But here we have not configured R2 till now. So what will happen? We have not configured, right? As you can see. So what will happen to R2 is it will drop the hello packet as it is not configured, because it doesn't know what hello packet means till the time it is not configured with OSPF. Till the time it is configured with OSPF. Can't see anything, right? Now, after configuring R2, let's suppose we configured R2 network 10.0.0.0, and similarly inverse mask and then area and same, right? Now after this, it will receive hello packet and will send its own hello packet. Now there is a condition which is important. Okay, let me change the color for it as well. Now this was R1, right? And this was my R2, as you can see here. And both of them were in area 0. Now here both of them, R1 and R2, comes under the same area 0, right? Or to be precise, area 0. Now let me put it this way. Now when a router is connected directly to a router and we want to perform OSPF between them, it is very important for them to be in the same area. We can't do this, okay, that this is in area 0, the backbone area, and this is not backbone area 1. Let's suppose it should be in the same area for them to perform OSPF. Now there are a few concepts more, which are okay. Let's suppose let's suppose we have router 1 connected to router 2, okay, and the area of this, let's suppose the area of this is area 1 and the area of this is area 1. Is this valid? Yes, it is valid. Now let's suppose router 1 comes under area 0 and router 2 comes under area 1. Is this valid? No, it's not valid. Now, to make this valid, what we have to do is we have to make R2 same area to R1 or R1's area similar to R2. Now, is this valid? Yes, it is valid. Now, another concept. Let's suppose R1 is in area 0, R2 is in area 0. Let's suppose fast Ethernet 0/0, fast Ethernet 0/0. And here we have another router connected to our R2, that is router 3. Let's suppose the fast Ethernet 1/0 and the area of this particular. Okay. Now this interface is participating in our area 0. Okay. This interface was participating in area 0. Now this interface, which is connected directly to R3, comes under, suppose, area 1. Also this interface comes under area 1. Right. So is this valid that a router can participate in both of the areas? Yes, it is valid. Because both of these, the connected ones, comes under the similar one, that is area 0, and these both, which are directly connected, comes under the same one. If I make it 0, then it will be invalid, but it comes under area 1, so this is valid. Right. Now, as we have already learned that this is known as backbone area, right? And this one, the non-zero area, is known as non-backbone area, right? Now the last concept. For this, let me make a topology. Okay. So let's suppose we have router 1, okay, connected to our router 2, right? Let's suppose fast Ethernet 0/0. Similarly, fast Ethernet 0/0. Now it is connected with different interface. Fast Ethernet 1/0. Fast Ethernet 1/0. Now this particular part, the upper part, let's suppose comes under area 0. This particular part comes under area 1. Yeah, this can be possible, right? Now when it comes to give command to this particular interface for both of them, let's suppose the network is 10.0.0.0 and here /24, and let's suppose this one is .1, this is .2. The network here we are using is 11.0.0.0/24. Similarly, .2 and .1. Right. Now the network will give in this will be, okay, let me pause it because we are running out of time. Now the network here we'll use for this one is fast 0/0 will be this, as it comes under area 0, right? Similarly for R2 we'll use this command area 0.0.0, and for this one fast Ethernet 1/0 we will use this command, right? And similarly for this also we'll use this. So this was for this lecture. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.